Hello my friends, Boomy here once again with another video for you, my Swtor brothers and sisters. How's everyone doing today in a galaxy far, far, far? Ooh, there's been drama. Away. If this is your first time on the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, become part of the family here at boomynation. That's not how it goes, but hit the subscribe button. You know what you guys need to do. Hit the share, like, notification, all the buttons. Just hit the damn thing. Friends, there's been a kerfuffle. What would Swtor be without drama, right? Especially these days. And no, I am not talking about the APAC server drama. We're going to do a separate video on that. Nope. This is 7.4.1 conquest stuff type of drama. Eric Musco has come out on the forums to explain pretty much why they flubbed up a little bit and that they will fix things. They promise. Pinky swear. But we're going to we'll read these notes right here, and then we'll just go through them and we'll just talk. And we'll just sit back and wonder, why don't they just... Sometimes it feels like Swtor just doesn't give the forethought it should to its game and to stuff. Because if they had, and if they did, well, these type of issues probably wouldn't come up as often. But here we go. It says, hello folks, coming off of 7.4.1, there were obviously some changes we made that received some feedback, and I wanted to talk through them with you. I think we can put them in 3 buckets, and in each there are some problems from our side that I want to address. Those buckets are in order. And when they say feedback, they mean the forums were on fire. Bucket number 1, removing reputation tracks from the Galactic Seasons, blueprint fragment confusion, changes to reputation conquest objectives, and missing patch notes. Can you at least hire just one person who keeps track of all these things so you guys don't do this, because it doesn't help. It says, where's the rep track? Simply put, the intended functionality of the rep track does not pair well with the functionality of Galactic Seasons. For us, we want a rep track to be something that a player can engage with over a long period of time, to work through, earn rewards and titles, etc. Since a Galactic Season is only available for a limited time, we didn't want to push into a FOMO feeling or anything like that. We want rep tracks to be tied to things like daily areas. To which, okay, I agree with that one, that's fine. But again, this is a major change, and one that they should have said something about on the live stream. I mean, that's just common sense. This is a major thing. That'd be like them forgetting to talk about how Capero, a stronghold on Capero, is now part of the Galactic Seasons. It's a major point. Like, huh? However, there was a similar expectation of those items being on the track of those achievements being earned during the season, etc. And so, as a middle ground, we replaced the rep items with the blueprint fragments, which could serve a similar purpose. The problem here is that our messaging and overall user experience for these could use some work. We didn't communicate at all this change clearly up front, or at all, and more importantly, blueprint fragments themselves do not do a great job of communicating what their purpose is. Going forward, it is our intention to stop doing rep tracks for Galactic Seasons, and we've reserved them for content where it makes more sense, like daily areas. All they had to do was say that at the very beginning. That's it. And with the whole daily area thing, I get that, but that also scares me at the same time, because I was listening to some big dev guy and he was talking about how doing daily areas is just a lazy dev's way of making content. And I kind of have to agree with that one. Daily areas are fine, but my fear is that's all we're pretty much going to get, right? A little juice, a little nugget here and there of content, and then daily areas to grind and farm. And I don't know about you, but I am just done grinding in this game. And this game is to Star Wars The Grind Republic at this point. He continues with the conquest changes that they talked or didn't talk about. This is surely the place we saw the most feedback here, or drama, or complaints, or people setting the world on fire here in the forums following each patch yesterday. For the patch, sorry, there have been multiple patches. There will be multiple patches to fix some stuff in 7.4.1. Sorry, Shadow Revan, I miss you. First off, why did we even make this change? We ask that question a lot about what you guys do. He continues, well, this objective is quite a bit outsized in just how many points you get relative to its effort. Not that we don't want a range of objectives, some of which can be completed very easily and quickly, but this objective was a very large amount of points for what was required of you, and that's why we ultimately nerfed it. In connection to the first section is that although we lowered the points from this conquest, our goal was to add in new objectives so that the players who were jumping in for quick sessions and progression through Galactic Seasons could then also be gaining conquest points. The new objectives focus on gaining Galactic Season levels. Now, all that being said, we definitely hear your feedback. Maybe. We know that we hit this objective pretty hard, and although it may have been needed to pull it into balance, we are actively discussing what adjustments we can make, and I will let you know once I have those details. This is why testing things out with the player base is exceedingly important, because if they had done like just a small batch of Conquest nerds who love the Conquest stuff in this game, if they did like a small private PTR or whatnot with this would not have happened. But where are the patch notes? Okay, so before I peel back the curtain a little, I want to get something out of the way. We didn't try to hide any of this, we just forgot about it. It was just missed. I'll tell you how in a minute. We know that a nerf like this is never fun, and you having to discover it on your own adds so much more friction to the situation. No, it continues to piss off an already disgruntled community. But to be clear, any change that it is player facing should be communicated to you. Duh. Whether that is through patch notes, social media, forums, or some combination of all the above. A change that affects you that is missed is never intentional. No, it just means you guys didn't do your homework correctly and didn't make sure that all your notes for the live stream were compiled well. You were too busy thinking about date night and other stuff like that instead of actually, telling us stuff that matters. I know y'all appreciate behind the scenes when we can do, and so is a good opportunity. So here, what? I know y'all appreciate some behind the scenes when we can, and so this is a good opportunity, so here goes. Huh? Let me walk you through how our patch notes are built to illustrate how this was missed. And amusingly, a little bit of how Musco of the past and Musco of the present combined for this one. Also, usual reminder, I'm going to be doing a bit of oversimplifying here, so don't take all this as 100% one-to-one, but to be illustrative. Okay, so when we pull patch notes, we do so mostly in two ways. Highlights. These are the big features we know and track across a whole lot of teams, usually have marketing blurbs, written blogs, etc. Bugs, lots of them. The important one for this section, we pull our bug fixes internally based on a query that Musco, community manager of the past, helped write. This pulls from our internal tracking of all the bug fixes we made from a particular release so that Jackie, the current community manager, and the live team can convert those into patch notes. Now fast forward. As of late, we've really been trying to squeeze in more stuff when we can, and often this stuff is small. So now a whole big feature, but also not us fixing a bug. From a project management standpoint, those things are tasks. This is something Musco, producer of the present, has been helping to drive internally. You can see this in things like ancient armaments or the new legacy perk. Well, when we are building our patch notes as I already described, we are typically looking at our highlight features and bugs, thanks Musco of the past, and in that query, we now realize we were missing some tasks. In fact, both of our examples of tasks from above, ancient armaments and the new legacy perk, were missed on our first internal draft of the patch notes until we caught them on review. You can probably see where this is going. The changes I've been talking about in this thread were all captured in tasks, and so when we were writing the patch notes, they were just missed and then weren't caught on internal review. As you already can guess, we are updating our process to make sure we are throwing a better net on catching those tasks in the future. Anyways, this is a long post and I have thrown quite a lot of information at you. Thank you for all your continued feedback and drama, and I will pass on any information as I have it. So there you have it, my friends. Reasons. Things happen because of reasons. And that's why those things happen, because of obvious reasons. It's pretty much what I heard when I was reading this the first time. But they're communicating. This is not going to be a completely poo-poo on Swtor type of thing. I really don't want it to turn into that. But there is that frustration from the community and myself that this is just, again, continued mistakes here and there. And I get it. When you're used to a certain system and things do get missed, party on. But when they're really big things, you would think that go onto a highlight reel on a whiteboard. One side being highlights, important things to tell the community about. These things should be on here. Everyone in this room have the notes. Let's talk about it. What are the big things? other side of said whiteboard. Bugs. What are the small things? What things do we need to talk about, not need to talk about? What things can we talk about in the future? But what do we need to get out there and bullet point for our community? It's not that hard. And especially if there's going to be big things that are coming in it, changes coming our way in a patch, one would argue they should be on the highlight reel of everything. Yeah, but I get it. Everyone's human. Mistakes will be made. It is what it is. But at least they're communicating as to why they remove stuff, why they're not doing this, why they're not doing that. I get that. But I think at the end of the day, all this could have easily been avoided if they had more people and if more work had been done on this. If, I don't know, because I honestly feel like this date night thing for companions, which I ran a poll on my channel about, and most of the people, I don't have it in front of me, but I do know that most of the people were like, meh, it was okay. And then second to that was, that's it. And then there were some people who thought it was awesome. Party on. But I really feel like this is what they're gravitating towards the most, and to compare with Stronghold, and those were their blinders. They didn't see anything else, and then things slipped past. The community, however, being the internet, found things that slipped, and then the forums, once again, caught on fire. So, yeah, a lot of these things are very simple to fix, right? On how to communicate, how to communicate to your community, how to not gloss over stuff or completely miss giant changes that are coming, and then having us find those changes and then getting pretty pissed off about it. Hopefully, in the future, they will learn from these lessons, beard cross, hopefully, and we will not see this in the future as much as we have been seeing it recently. That is my hope. I will always still have hope in this game. I will literally be there at the end, the day the server shut down. I am going down with the ship if that ever happens. Anyways, my friends, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think about all this? Let's keep the conversation going on down there. Make sure you hit the like button. The more likes we get, the more the algorithm likes us, and obviously we want it to like us. And make sure you hit that subscribe button to become part of the family here at Boomynation, Freak Show YouTube, the black sheep of gaming. And as always, my friends, remember to be kind. It's about community, and don't forget to spay new to your Wookiees. We'll see you later, my friends. Good day.